I think it's working. Hey everyone, how you doing? 2.0 Tony here, and thanks for coming along. And I see Grave Digger is first. Hey Grave Digger and Woods 87. Hello, camping with endless weekends. I don't know if you saw the sticker video the other day, but your sticker's on the car carrier. Hey, Camping All Out, say hi to Alyssa and Carl. I just read this. I will definitely be praying for your COPD. Definitely, and if anybody else wants to pray for Carl, definitely let's get some prayers up for him. Hey Darlene, I just want to say real quick, I did get your message late today, and I was cooking spaghetti, so hopefully everyone can hear me. Hey Mike, how you doing? Yes, let's see, we've got Carl. Yes, hey Mike and Woods 87. So I want to welcome everybody to this Sunday Night Live, and I'm hoping I've got all the technical difficulties worked out. Hey, Roughneck Redneck, I like that. Hey, Ulrich, the Black Heart, how you doing, brother? So, hey, 2.0 fan, how you doing? So we had a pretty amazing week this week with videos. I'm going to just throw a little banner up here real quick. And if you guys can hear me, I appreciate if someone just gives me a thumbs up or something in the comments. Alrighty, so, yep, if you want to just put 3 question marks in the question area. Hey, Jeff, how are you doing? Werband Group Credit, greetings, how are you doing? How is rehab going? Well, Darlene, I didn't get there yet, but I did have my appointment the other day, which we talked about on last Sunday Night Live, and then I reached out to them, and they've called me back, and we're going to get things started soon, very, very soon. Do you still watch Camping with Steve? Absolutely, I do. Yeah, he didn't have a video that came out this week, I don't think, and I know on he put a post up about a week and a half ago that he was back at the property because of weather and wanting to make sure the property was good. And I sent him a quick message 2 days ago just because he was on my mind. And I sent him that, and hopefully he saw it and everything's fine. But I know he didn't have a video come out this week. Yep, smash that like button. Absolutely. Hey, Don Lang, how are you doing? And then hi, everyone, says Janet. And Jeff Cooper says, went on my not-so-random adventure to Tennessee past few days. Was happy to get caught up on videos today. Well, that is awesome, Jeff. Yeah, I know you did not do much exercise on the road. No. Well, yeah, I did. Anonymous had given me a squeeze ball, so I was doing a squeeze ball a lot of times while I was driving, Darlene. And then at every rest stop, I got out and I walked around and, did, trying to do calf raises. I can't go up on my tiptoes with this right side, but it is getting stronger. So I take a lean on a counter and I do calf raises with the support of my other leg, my left side. So my right side I'm starting to be able to hold myself for a second or two, and then it drops down pretty quick. But I'm trying to get that motion and that connection going there to stimulate those muscles. Yes, you two are the only ones I watch the most. Oh, well, Woods, I appreciate that. Really, really do. Yeah, that was a pretty intense stealth camp we had the other night behind Dick's Sporting Goods and Target. And then, yeah, that was pretty cool. So we'll talk about that one as well. But what I wanted to mention first is Monday, the video you saw last Monday, we finally made it to the West Coast. So we made it to California. We walked out on the sand and the water rushed up and hit my feet. It got me wet. So it touched me before I had a chance to touch it. So, yeah, but then I get, it was funny. Now, Dana doesn't have Behind the Mountains. He doesn't, that's not a clap on, clap off in the RV. That was a little editing fun for the end of the day. That was going around Los Angeles. I know someone commented, they said they saw all that traffic, and someone else said that they used to live out there and best to go before 9 o'clock. I don't know, on a Saturday, I was through there pretty early in the morning, and it was just tons of traffic. So I can't imagine what it would be like after 9 o'clock. But how about the Sierra Mountains with the snow on them? That was pretty intense. Seeing that, and you could see them all the way from Joshua Tree. Those were the mountains that you can see way off in the distance. It's hard to see in the camera as I'm driving. Before we get to Joshua Tree, I'm saying, oh, look at those mountains. And they look like clouds, but it's actually mountains out there, the Sierra Mountains range, with some snow on it. But yes. Hey, RIG Outdoors. Hello, Tony and everyone, he says. Let's see. Get all caught up on my comments. That was awesome. Yes, it was. So I ended up staying the night, and hello, all. Hi, Tony. Hi, Emma. How are you doing? I missed talking to you. Yes, we get to meet up with Behind the Mountains, and then the night that I got there, we went out for pizza. His wife and his daughter, got to meet them. Really, really super family, really is. And his wife and I got to talk quite a bit, because she had suffered a stroke as well years ago, and still has a lot of things that came out of that. So she had one too. So we had a lot to talk about and encourage one another as well. All right. Alrighty. So you can see a backpack right there. So that's the 55 liter. I got back from the stealth camp on Friday night, unloaded it. I actually have a screw over in that corner and one over here behind the door where I can string the hammock out. And I strung it out and aired it out here in the studio a little bit, just to get the woods smell off it. However, I like the wood smell, but I want to make sure there wasn't any spiders for the next round, because I'm not going to be using this one. I've got this one for someone else that's going to be going along that's never set up in a hammock. And I'll tell you more about that in a little bit. So keep your health good, Tony. Absolutely. So I got all good stuff the other day from the doctors when I went. I know I mentioned it last Sunday, so my numbers are all looking really good. The medication, the balance seems to be really good and very helpful. And I found out I lost 11.5 pounds on my road trip. So, hey, off-grid Gideon, Gridiot, I think that's how you pronounce it. But hey, guys, if you don't know his channel, go over and check it out. He is part of the Stealth Camping Alliance, and I believe, brother, you've got just a few videos on there. But I do want to tell you, and I want to say it right here. He's got great camera work, and if you like my videos, you're going to love his as well. So go over and check out Off Gridiot, and he's got only 19 subscribers, so let's get his subscriber count up. We got to help him out, because like I said before, it's the freest thing you can do on the internet, right? Is to support one another and, support others as they're building content on their channels. Definitely. Alrighty. So glad to have you on tonight. So I am going to, I think I'm getting thirsty. Yeah, brand new channel. You're too kind, brother. Well, hey, I will encourage. I'm an encourager, but I'm not a false encourager. And I'm truly saying you did great work on that stealth camp. And I know what it takes to do what you did in the editing process. So you did a great job. I really enjoyed it. And returning that golf ball back to the wild. I like that. That's like one of my lines. So, all right. So I'm going to reach back here in the refrigerator. Now, this refrigerator here is the set power refrigerator. It's larger than the Joy to Us that I have in the car. So I'm using that one up here in the studio. But that one will be going with me on a few excursions, and so I'll be taking that one because it's got a freezer. So we can power that up and have the freezer as well. But what I got here, it says we'll have to check you out. Yes, definitely go over and check them out. Support is the key. Absolutely. So, excuse me. You have great camera work. Enjoy the effort you put in. Well, thank you. Thank you. So when Jonathan was up the other day for the baby shower, so we're 2 months away from getting our 8th grandchild. But Jonathan, my son, he's in the Space Force, and he had 2 of these, and he brought me this up, and he brought me something else too. He's like, Dad, always thinking about you. So you'll probably see this on a video coming up. I think I'm going to save it for when he's around. But here's a Mike's Hot Honey, and this is the, I got to cover just a video note. When you cover your face, the camera focuses on whatever whatever you want focused on, right? So this is extra hot honey. So Jonathan knows I like hot stuff, and he's like, Dad, I got you some Mike's saw it in the commissary and grabbed it for you. Jonathan, thank you very much, and we're going to use that on our camp. It should be in about maybe within the next month. Him and I'll be going out together do camp. We haven't camped together in probably 10 years or better. Yeah, because he went into the service over 5.5 years ago. Well, almost 6 years ago now. And Woods87, thanks for going over and subscribing to this channel. Yes. Hey, PC, thank your son for his service. Well, I certainly will. And thanks to all the veterans, because like we said, we wouldn't have this freedom that we do have if it wasn't for all of their sacrifices. And, this is Memorial Day weekend. And I used to always say, Happy Memorial Day. But the more I reflect on it, sure, we can have joy and things like that. But sometimes when we get into the happy part of it, in conjunction with Memorial Day, it can be a happy day. It is a happy day, but it's also in memory of those who gave the ultimate sacrifice. So we could have the freedoms that we do have. So in Memorial Day, just reflect on all the sacrifices, the many who gave their lives so we can have this freedom. Yeah. So that's tomorrow. It's coming up quick. Hey, I think it's Jean. I hope I'm pronouncing it right, from Pottsville. Hey, Pottsville. Yes. Hey, Michael Essig, greeting from Northern Virginia. I like Virginia. Virginia's for lovers, right? So I really enjoyed my time as I drove down there through Virginia and also West Virginia. But Northern Virginia and stuff is beautiful. And yeah, that's, let's see, my flag is flying proud. Yes, it is. Yeah, and yeah, it's, get back to, I'm going to open this. So Jonathan, when he came up and we went out to go camp, when we went out, it was late in the day. It was like 6 o'clock till we left the house, and it was a half an hour drive, 45-minute drive, and then it was raining. And then we pulled into where I was going to camp. Hey, New Mexico here. Alrighty, Don. That's awesome. Greetings from Ohio. Absolutely camping with Endless Weekends. Woods87, did you get to North Carolina? Yes, I actually got to North Carolina and met up with Dennis. Dennis is big contributor to our Random Adventures 2.0 family Facebook page. If you haven't, if you've not gone over to that, go check that out. And I want to encourage you, and if you are making videos or just doing an adventure, post it on there. We all want to see. That one's for all of us to be able to post on there. Oh, let me get it on the screen. There we go. So it's Random Adventures 2.0 Family Facebook page, and I encourage others to go on there and post their videos because I do post mine on there. But I also, if you're not making videos, let's say maybe this Memorial Day, post a picture on there of some activity that you were doing this Memorial Day so we can all see it. And I know Mike just got back from his hike, and that was amazing. He put up some pictures on there of his hike that he did down on the trail there, and it's amazing. I love seeing other people do adventures, and that's really why I made the channel. It was for random adventures that not only that I'm doing, but to encourage others to get out and do random adventures. And I want to see them. And I know when I had the stroke, I couldn't get out, and a lot of people were posting their adventures on there, saying that they were getting out there for me, and that really blessed me a lot. Hey, Guy 707, how are you doing? About North Carolina. When I got down to North Carolina, that's the video where I met up with Dennis at the Cracker Barrel. I slept at the Cracker Barrel, woke up in the rain. It rained all night, and it was raining in the morning, and that's where we drove. We drove through beautiful mountains, and I want to see it during blue sky. So I'm definitely want to get back down into that area. Hey, Michael, how are you doing? Let's see. Anyone can post videos on my page also. Yes, definitely. Camping with Endless Weekends. And I post mine on this. And I greatly appreciate for the outlet to be able to post videos at other places. Because believe it or not, posting on YouTube, it's tough to hit the algorithms. Really tough. So, oh man, I want to say so many things. I want to get this out. But let me read this real quick, Michael. Say, I haven't had a chance to watch your latest stealth camp, but it's queued up to watch once my chores are done. Alrighty, Michael. Well, thank you. I thought, sure, the UPS guy was going to tell on you in your last video. Yeah, he was staring right in the woods. You know what I was thinking? I didn't think he could see me because of where I was positioned. I could see him. And I was actually holding the camera out a little bit to the side and looking like this. So I was more concealed than what the angle of the camera was. But when he was looking at the woods, I'm thinking, wonder if he's going to use the bathroom. I hope not. Looking for a tree. And then my cover would have definitely been blown. Hi, Tony. Sorry I'm late. Well, you ain't that late. We just started. We're only 18 minutes into it, Josh. But thanks for coming along. I'm glad that you're here. All right. So one of the things I was going to say, I like those outlets of like Facebook because YouTube it's tough to hit the algorithm and even to figure out what the algorithm is. But I was doing some research yesterday. Now I do post, when I post my video, I try to within the first hour to go on and share it on Facebook, my Random Adventures page, my 2.0 family page, and then Lower Michigan Trail. That one I post on several Stealth Camping Alliance, and then some other ones. So I'm hoping that kicks it up a little bit. I don't know how much it does, but when I look at the data, I think it does help. So I try to get it out as soon as possible on there. But I was doing some research in the back office, so you're going to see a little bit of a schedule change. Not the days, but the times. So when I was traveling, in the beginning of the videos, they were coming out as I went across the country. When my phone changed, so did YouTube. So if I had something scheduled to come out, crackling, Mike, okay. Oh, let's see if we can fix it. All right. Oh. I don't think that fixed it. For some reason, my phone's not coming up. Let me get out. I don't know if that's fixing it or not. Uh, if it's okay, can someone just say it's okay? No, it's still buzzing. Uh, Let me try it. I'm plugging, plug back.